So first leak is out for the Game Awards 2024, God of War Collection roundup and discussing the reveal, and this week could be huge in terms of gaming news. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, is Astro Bot your game of the year or not? As you guys already know, it's currently my game of the year for 2024. It was a lot of fun playing through that game, just straight up fun, but that's just me. What about you? So comment below, yes or no, if Astro Bot is your game of the year or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, God of War Collection PS5 roundup and reveal discussion. So we've heard from multiple people at this point that Sony's working on a God of War collection for the PlayStation 5. These rumors come from two people. One is Nick Baker, who says that he's only heard God of War 1, 2, and 3 being either remastered or remade for the PlayStation 5. I assume this just means remaster because a remake of 1, 2, and 3 would be insane, and 3 already still looks great and was remastered on the PlayStation 4, so just bring that up to 4K. He's not sure when the collection will be announced, but that it's in the works for the 20th anniversary of God of War, which is March 2025, so that's probably the latest it'll be announced, or that could be potentially when it releases. Next up, we have Lunatic Ignis, who says the entire God of War saga is being remastered. This means 1, 2, 3, Ghosts of Sparta, Chains of Olympus, and Ascension. Lunatic Ignis has also stated that there could be something God of War related happening at the Game Awards, if not at Sony's own event. And since at this point it doesn't look like Sony's going to do their own thing unless they literally announce something today, it's looking like that God of War related announcement will happen at the Game Awards, if anything. Obviously, people here are guessing a couple of things: the God of War collection, the Atreus spin-off, if that's happening, or a teaser for the next God of War mainline title. I don't think the show is ready to show anything since they just recently changed directors, but anything could happen, of course. The Atreus spin-off was rumored to happen for some time since the ending of Ragnarok left that open. It's been 2 years since God of War Ragnarok, so maybe in that time they've managed to make something to close out that story after releasing Valhalla last year. The God of War collection probably isn't being made in-house, but potentially assisted by Sony Santa Monica, so that could have been in the works for some time as well. The next mainline God of War is a tougher one, since if there is an Atreus spin-off and Cory Barlog has a team working on his new IP, then the next mainline God of War is probably further out, so I put that as the least likely to show up. Also, Sony has taken a new approach for revealing and releasing games closer to each other, meaning they won't be teasing games 2 years from release anymore like they did with God of War Ragnarok, so it looks like a new mainline God of War teaser isn't likely. Let's see what happens this week, and if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, first leak for the Game Awards is out. Reading from Eurogamer, a few details on Hazelight Studios' next game have leaked ahead of schedule. According to the ever-reliable Bill Kuhn of Deal Labs, we will be seeing a release of the studio's upcoming game, reportedly known as Split Fiction, as soon as 6 March 2025. The game will reportedly be available on PC and unspecified consoles. I don't know why you would say unspecified consoles when we know it's probably going to be PS5, Series X, and Series S. What else would you be putting it on other than the Switch, depending on how intense the graphics are for this game? Allegedly, Hazelight, best known for its couch co-op platformer It Takes Two, will share a trailer for Split Fiction this month, likely at the Game Awards this week. Hazelight founder Joseph Ferris shared a tease for the studio's yet to actually be announced game earlier in the year with an enigmatic post on social media which promised a brand new IP called, and here it says Split Fiction from what it looks like, but it's obviously starred out. So I'm curious to see where the studio goes next. I assume this game will be co-op as well, considering their past releases with A Way Out and It Takes Two. The Game Awards go live this Thursday, and I hope it's not 4 hours long. Jeff, don't make this show 4 hours long. But you guys let me know if you're excited for Hazelight's next game or not. Let me know down in the comments below.
And the match gun to create explosions.
And now diving into the final story of the video, the Game Awards is going to be big and what could show up there. So recently we had a few leakers / generalists hyping up the Game Awards this year. First up, we have Andy Robinson from VGC stating this: expecting a very big Game Awards next week. Fire up the hype train. This is big coming from Andy since he's not usually leaking or commenting like this often, so this is exciting. It also makes sense since this is the 10th anniversary of the show. Tom Warren of The Verge quoted this saying, "Same. Beyond that, you also had Jez Gordon of Windows Central say this: oh boy, Jeff Keighley cooked." So it's looking like Jeff really has a big show coming, but what's interesting is Jeff hasn't been hyping up the show himself like he's done in the past, so I'm assuming he's doing this to make everything as much a surprise as possible. So if that's the case, I'm excited. In terms of what could be there, Mafia 4 will most likely be there. Hazelight's new game will most likely be there. Wolverine could show up there as well, since we've heard that Sony is gearing up to show more. The God of War collection could potentially show up there as well, since we've heard that something God of War related is meant to be at the show. So it could be this, or maybe the Atreus spinoff could show up instead. You also have Naughty Dog's new IP or Sony Santa Monica's new IP, since we've heard rumors that a generation-defining game is set to be revealed at the Game Awards as well, and both of those games have been in development for years at this point. A lot of stuff could show up at the Game Awards, and I'm very excited to see what we get. But you guys let me know what you want to see at the Game Awards 2024. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the After Show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with ready for the week. This week is potentially set to be very big with the Game Awards. A bunch of big announcements could show up there. It would be crazy to see Naughty Dog's new IP show up there, or Sony Santa Monica's new IP show up there, God of War collection show up there. Obviously, not everything's going to show up there, but some of these announcements could be very big, especially if they're coming from Sony. Instead of having their own event, they decided to show these things over at the Game Awards, which they've done before. And maybe this year, Jeff Keighley went up to Sony and said, instead of you guys doing your own event and us doing our own event, let's celebrate the 10th year of the Game Awards and the 30th year of PlayStation together. Maybe Jeff has that type of pull. I'm not really sure. Regardless, many things seemingly are set to be announced at the Game Awards. I'm excited. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with ready for the week, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.